Welcome to my general management presentation for my assignment, for my general management assignment. My name is Mninawa Mkoko. I'm going to take you through to the presentation of the work I have done so far on this project. And I have decided to do an e-contract dashboard. So I will take you through to the presentation on what this e-contract dashboard is all about. This e-contract dashboard is a system that will be used by new business. Just a little bit of background on it. SPF offer its client an option to send their contracts either by postal or emailing, but the email one is not yet stable. So currently there exists a manual process to do this checking of the document. That's where the challenge is at. Someone will have to sit on the floor and do the checking. For example, in my next slide, meet Faisal. Faisal is a new business production assistant. What he does on his daily basis is, if there are new clients or existing clients that have contracts that have to be sent onto, he goes through each document and check the contract and check if there is a quality in the document. And if there is no quality in the document, he throws it away and asks for the reprint. So in this process, there's a lot of money or cost that is used. For example, the printing cost, the postage cost. So the idea is to have a system, and this system is going to enable them to do the checking into the system. They don't have to print the document, and they have to just send by just a click of a button. It will generate an email and send the contracts to the client. Those with emails and those without emails, then they will have to continue with the posting. So as you can see, this is his workspace. Every day he has to go through some number of documents. For example, a day he does about 500 contracts a day that he has to go through manually, and he has to print those contracts. Some of them have to be reprint, some of them are just straightforward. So what he does, he just checks the quality of the document. If he's happy with the quality, then he can post them. So a day he spends about 11,000. There's about 11,000 that Sanlam spent on costing. That includes the whole logistic, the printing, the having the covered brand document, as well as delivery to the person. Sometimes some of these contracts get returned, sometimes they get accepted, and these are the items that for example, the branded envelopes and so on and so on and so on. So what we want a system that will basically do an electronic email to the clients that have emails into the system. If the client doesn't have emails, then we continue with the snail mail you're posting. So usually this snail mail will happen to people with who are living in rural areas and they don't have access to the emails and stuff. And this is what the system will do. The system will enable the users to do a quality check on a document pack, and they can reject the entire case or actual document within that case, and then the new case will have to be resent to them again for checking it. This system has to be fast and reliable so that they can be more productive on it. So I'm just gonna take you through the prototype that I have came up with in the system, and let's see the prototype. Crap. Oh yeah, welcome back. This is the prototype that I was talking about. So as you can see on the screen, the system is gonna be a web-based application. This system will enable them to search per plan, as per on plan number, on product code, search if the item was the delivery method, if it's print, or if it's all. Basically the user states this when he is signing the contract. We can search on the issue date, we can do a bulk filtering on a from date to a to date, and also there are business rules around this. And also you can look at the rejected case, if the case was were rejected previously, or the active case. So I'm just gonna do a search for all. So this is a search for all, and the search for all brings everything that is there. You can basically search by rejected case. These are all the rejected case. You can see the rejected case, and these are the active case. So what happened is that once you click the view basically takes you to see the contract. This is the contract information. Once you click view, you see the case information. In the case information, you can see that this is a rejected, that the document can be rejected one by one, or the entire case. You can reject the entire case. These systems give a user an option to view each document in the contract. For example, this is a notice of acceptance document. As you open it, you can go through the acceptance, which will be your first page. I'm sorry for that. So once you've used the contract, you can close it and come back to the screen, accept it or reject it. So we will click here and reject if he's happy with the document. If he's happy with all other documents, he can just close this thing. Once he closed it, he can basically go and go through all the documents, and once it's done, he can basically release the entire batch, which would be this. So when you click the release batch, the screen shows up again. It basically gives him a view of this. He can say, I want to release this one, I want to release that one, I want to release that one, and so on and so on. Once he hits saves, the whole items get sent into printing. They will be email, they will be sent via email. Once that one is done, he can go and check the rejected items on one by one. So basically this is the system as a whole. So this is my development plan. Basically we will need some people to do requirement analysis, to go through the business case, system analyst, people who are gonna see the end-to-end. There will be people who will be doing the dashboard like myself, the MTeX Word. For systems analysts, those are the people that will do the systems analyst, and I'll be doing the development work, which will be the actual coding, unit testing, and there will be people who will be doing systems testing, user acceptance testing, communication, training, implementation, and continuous support of the system. So this is the end. This is basically the end of my presentation. Thanks for your attention. Bye.